Hey, this is Fenrir from Delinquent Duo, coming to you with my Blackwing deck profile. Okay, so first, we're starting off with one Blackwing Gale to Whirlwind. Probably the best Blackwing in the deck. It's just the super tuner. It just does so much for the deck because technically it can be a beater because like you just have things, run it over, really good. The next you play your triple Shura the Blue Flame. He's your go-to beater for the deck. You beat over something, you special summon, and yeah, just really good. Probably my favorite Blackwing in the entire deck is probably the triple Bora the Spear, because I just think he looks really cool. But he's the piercer. He's a piercer. You can special summon him if you control another Blackwing that isn't Bora the Spear, and he really opens a lot of the Exceed plays up, and just overall a phenomenal card. Next, I play 2 Sirocco the Dawn. It does suck when you draw this guy first turn and you can't summon him with Whirlwind, but usually that doesn't happen. But he can search out your entire deck with Whirlwind, and honestly, really great. Then the one of Zephyros the Elite. This guy does shenanigans in this deck. Just love him. This card, it's a really fun card to play with. And next, your 2 Blizzard the Far North. He brings Blackwings back from your graveyard. He's a tuner. He really helps you make instant level 6s, and that can be really nice at times. 1 Vayu. I just really like Vayu. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, if you're not playing Vayu Turbo, you shouldn't even be playing it. And I'm like, dude, Vayu does work. Like, you make synchros out of the graveyard, and that can change things around a lot, especially if you make like a Catastrophe or an Armada. Or no, you can't make Catastrophe, but I mean like, you make your 1 Blackwing synchro, and he's actually pretty good. Like, people don't give him enough credit. And yeah, very nice. Then your triple Kalut the Moonshadow. This is how you control the battle phase. When you discard it, any Blackwing monster can gain 1,400 attack points, and that makes Shura and Bora really big. And even used with your Blackwing boss monsters, they get huge, and yeah, really good. Next, you play your 1 Dark Arm Dragon. Dad speaks for itself. He gets you out so many situations. Like, if you top deck this guy and you have 3 in the grave, it's just really derpy. And yeah, just overall really good. And then next, I play 2 Valor. I really think Valor's better than Maxi this format, because a lot of things it's going to be more effect based than special summoning, like max special summoning. So like stuff like Extinction Knight, since he's showing up, Valor's going to be really good. Same with Shark Knight. There's just a lot of good effects that you need to stop, especially with this deck. I hate Fire Fist Bear, and it's a really good thing to Valor. That's it for monsters. Next are our spell cards. Best spell card in the entire deck, triple Black Whirlwind. Just overall a phenomenal card. Like, I'd say it's better than Wind Up Factory. Searches all your cards. Like, if you open multiples of this, it is derpy, and if you just gain so much advantage off it, so really nice. Then 1 Cards of Black Feather. Good draw power. You can't special summon the turn you use it, but it's just like Duality, so not really much of a downfall because you don't always need a special. 1 Allure of Darkness. More draw power. Self-explanatory. Next, I play triple Pot of Duality. More draw power. Adds consistency. Like, sometimes you just need to dig into your deck a bit more, and you can dig into your deck a little further, and it will get you that Whirlwind you needed or that monster you needed. Just overall, really helpful. Then next I play 2 Forbidden Lance. A lot of people at my locals are like, why do you play this, Fenrir? Like, you shouldn't be playing this. And like, I'm like, are you crazy? Like, this helps you control the battle phase even more, and make sure that your summon goes through unless it's warning. And it could be used defensively too, to minus something, make someone small enough. Like, say they have something like Star. Yeah, that won't work on Star. But they have something bigger than your monsters, even if it's bigger, even with like Kalute on the field. You can lance them, and then like I do it a lot when like someone tries to go Excalibur over me, which is usually samurai players, and yeah, it's really helpful. That's it for spells. Next, we're on to our traps. I play triple Icarus attack. Really good. If they threaten your monster or your board, like half the time when I'm going like a couple turns into the game, usually I summon someone, they bottomless, or even if they mirror force or they torrential, you just chain this, blow up a couple more of their back row, and you just plus off of it, and this is what gets you a lot of your pluses, and it's just really nice. 2 mirror force, really self-explanatory. 1 D prison. I would play the second one, but I just don't have the room. And this won me a lot of games, actually, because lead yoke is a problem, like, for my deck. Like, sometimes just you can't get over a monster, and sometimes it can't be destroyed by battle either, so you have to banish it, and yeah, D prison does that. 1 bottomless. It's whatever. Then 1 Compult. This is probably my favorite trap card in the entire game. It gets rid of synchros, Xyz, gets rid of almost everything, and usually gets you out of tight situations. 1 Phoenix Chain. There's a lot of effects running around, and I personally think this is better than Breakthrough Skill, because Breakthrough Skill can stop an attack, and even though you aren't really too threatened about attacks, sometimes they'll pop your Blackwing and you won't have anything, and Phoenix Chain can really save your butt. Sorry for that sliding. Wasn't playing this until a couple of weeks ago. 1 Delta Crow anti-reverse. It's your Heavy Storm. This gets a lot of people off guard. It catches a lot of people off guard. Like, I got a couple Harpy players with this, just due to they didn't think I was running this, and I flipped this up on their end phase, blow up like 4 back row, and it's pretty nutty. And then finally, 1 Solemn Warning. Just speaks for itself. Negates a summon. It's actually really good against, I really like using this card against Madolches, because Palooza can be really annoying, and yeah, just really solid. Next we have the extra deck. For the extra deck, I run 1 Blackwing Armor Master. He's seen better days. He's really not as good as he used to be, but he's pretty staple in Blackwings, and you pretty much should play him, because if you have the room. Well, you'll always have the room. But yeah. And I play 1 Armed Wing. He's basically a bigger Bora, and it's really nice to have. 1 Sahemith. A lot of people think this card's really bad, but I don't get how. Like, this is my Draco Sack killer for the deck, and Sahemith does work. Like, I've honestly had people complain that he's not good because he's not like bigger, and it's like you don't use him for a beater. You use him more for something you can't get rid of through your normal outs, and you use him for that. Next, I play 1 Armades. This card is the Bujin killer. Like, you get this out against Bujins or the mirror match, and you're in a really good situation. 1 Catastor speaks for itself. I actually play 1 Grom. He's okay, but like I mostly use him because I play Bayou, and making him like later, like once like the board's cleared. Like a lot of times when like if I get into like top decking, I can make this guy, and he's really good. And next, I play 1 Black Rose Dragon because you already have a lot of back row removal, but sometimes there's just too much, or there's a monster you can't handle, so you just wipe it off the face of the planet with Black Rose. Really good, just solid. Next on to my level 8s, I only play 2 of them. I played 1 Scrap Dragon and 1 Stardust Spark Dragon. You can't really make 8s too easily in this deck, so I only play 2, and you really need to make them count. Like, honestly, I was thinking of taking Scrap out for Crimson Blader, but Scrap's been doing a good amount of work in my matches lately, so I don't know. Maybe I will. Next, I'm moving on to my Exceeds. One Diamond Dire Wolf. He's really good. Just pop back row, pop a monster. Yeah, just overall really good. One Daigusto Emerald. He's really good to recycle stuff late game. If I really don't go late game, I really normally don't use him, so yeah, he might get taken out. But for now, I don't have anything to take him out for. Then one Master Key Beetle. He just protects your whirlwinds. Like you don't like your whirlwinds getting MST'd, so you just protect your whirlwinds with him. And also a little play I like to do is I like to combine him with Armor Master. That can be a really nasty combo, and it can sometimes be pretty hard to get around. Then one Cowboy. You can win a lot of games with just cowboying for game, and it's kind of a staple now. Next one, Maestro. This is how I really get around Ophion. Like, you just flip him face down, run it over. He might come out for Shark Knight or Extinction Knight, but for now, he's good where he's at. And one Ice Beast, Zero Fine. This guy does a lot of work too. Like, this is how I get out of like the Master Key Beetle lock a lot of the time. Is you can just negate the effects of all your face-up monsters your opponent controls, and then he just gets really big, and you can just run him over. And then if they think they're smart and they have like something, you can lance him. He's pretty easy to protect also. And once he's out of use, you can use him with Icarus attack because he is a winged beast. So yeah, very solid. Okay guys, well, that was my Blackwing deck profile. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos.